At 7:30 a.m. on the 1st of July 1916, 14 divisions of British Empire troops climbed out of their trenches and walked in lines, almost as if on parade, towards the German trenches. They were cut down in swathes. By the end of that day, the British Army had suffered some 57,000 casualties, almost 20,000 of whom had been killed. This was the start of the Battle of the Somme.
We're here today to show a video that we have made, or we made actually, of the Grimsby Chums. As far as we know, it's the only film made of a PALS battalion. And as such, it tells the story of the full cycle of the 10th Battalion of the Lincolnshire Regiment, from its inception in 1914 to its disbandment in 1919.
I came across this film a few years ago when it was being shown in a residential care home in Grimsby, and immediately thought it would be a really good film to have in a library setting as well. So over the past 5 or 6 years we've shown the film traditionally at this time of year, because obviously even today it's very fitting with it being the 11th day of November 2011. It never fails to surprise me how many people still come to see the film, considering it must have been shown in libraries about 20 or 30 times. We get people coming back to see the film again, we get new audiences as well, because I always emphasise the connection between local history and family history. I mean, I know for a fact in the audience today we've got at least 2 direct descendants of the Grimsby Chums.
Well, my name's Lewis Strange. I'm from near Caister, and had the honour of my father served in the Grimsby Chums in the First World War. I gather that my father is in the film, and my elder brother's father, Frank, and it's going to be wonderful seeing a shot of him.
Rising from the German lines. On the 25th, Caldwell wrote to his wife, "I have little time to write. The din and constant concussion is tremendous. There's so much to do and it's a wearying life."
It's very important to show the film. I mean, traditionally we tend to get older people in the audiences, but I'm really pleased today. I know for a fact that we've got some students coming in from the Grimsby Institute to view the film, and Gordon from the Royal Anglian and Royal Lincolnshire Regimental Association is really keen to get younger audiences seeing this film, because it's relevant not only to people who are connected to the Chums, it's a lesson well learned. You know, this shows young people going off basically to be slaughtered, and the film, I've seen it about 30 or 40 times, and it never ever fails to move me at the very end. I think it's a tremendous lasting tribute to the sacrifice that was made by local people.
We normally use this, the occasion of this showing this video to get funds or donations for the Poppy Appeal each year. We've raised quite a bit doing that. But we've decided as a regiment to create a new memorial to the regiment at Sir Brian Barracks in Lincoln, where every member of the Lincolnshire Regiment would have gone through at some stage in their career. And as such, we're using the next 2 or 3 years, or the last 2 or 3 years, to raise money for the memorial itself, which is costing quite a bit, as you can imagine. We've nearly achieved our target now, so this should see the end of it, and we're back to the Poppy Appeal next year.
We show the film every year. People think that the council actually own the film. We don't. Gordon and George kindly come from the Regimental Association. They bring the film, they own the film, and they're happy to be contacted by people who would like the film shown, if they've got a community group or whatever, if they want to see the film themselves.
Anybody that does want to see the film, do contact the library, and I'm sure Jenny Mooney, ask for Jenny Mooney, and she will get in contact with us, and we could come to some arrangement to actually show the film for you.
It was a hard march, and Vignos recorded,
"We reached the village by 8 p.m, at which time the poor fellows were dead beat with the heavy 62.5-pound loads they